Hello everyone, it's Alessandra here. Thank you for dropping by, whether for the first time or coming back. I am very grateful. Now today I'm going to do a one card reading to see what comes through, because the energy is shifting so fast, not just around me but in the world itself. There's like a plateau at the moment of many things happening, and the balance seems to be not really coming in any direction at the moment. Possibly there will be a ha-ha moment, there will be a breakthrough. However, at the moment it feels like there are a lot of things, we're juggling a lot of things, a lot of information. So let's see what comes through. Now we're always in charge of what we take in. We're always in charge of our own perception of the world, and staying in a higher vibration is always a choice. It cannot be dictated by what's going on outside. It has to be a choice inside. And I know it's very difficult, but when we do some breathing, if you can, just quieten it down as much as you can. And if you're very much involved in some aspect, then obviously you will need some support. So look for support. But in any case, today I'm just going to pick a card with obviously my loyal Osho Zen cards. Now let's see what comes through. I've been shuffling them as I talk to you. I just want to see, maybe I'll pick two, but I'll just see what the first one comes through as. Okay, the Lovers. Now this is a beautiful card in all ways, because it obviously brings about new beginnings. And if you can see the Lovers, well, it's relationships, but on a more, on a deeper level, it's always about our own relationship with ourselves. And that is something that we need to work on. So at the moment, that is the most important thing that is being said to us. Working on loving ourselves, working on self-care, and working on sending out that energy of renewal. Now, many relationships, many situations have been impacted by situations outside of their control. So what you're not able to control, usually you just need to pay attention to what it's actually saying to you. So the energy of the world right now is that we're at a point where each one of us needs to find their own bearing within themselves, because the relationship on the outside, the world on the outside, is a reflection of our energy. And you know, it may not seem so, but at the same time, if you're in peace with yourself, if you can find that yin and yang connection, that male-female energy within you, then the world on the outside, you might be surprised, actually brings to you exactly what you need in that moment. So on a collective level, this card is saying to us, we're not loving ourselves. We're not loving ourselves. We're not loving each other. We are creating division, which we can see. And the only way out of this is by going within ourselves and finding, you know, what is it that I truly want in the world? Because what we're looking at, is it what we truly want? I believe not. If you are someone who's looking and, you know, you like the division, well, then obviously your values need to be revised or reviewed, because there can be a lot of things happening on the outside. But at the same time, this world is showing us that there is no unity, there is no love. So there is a lot of, you know, there are a lot of pockets of people coming together, but there's also a lot of distraction for us to believe that there is sort of an aggression of some sort, whether it's within your immediate circle or whether it's outside. There's a lot of tension, there's a lot of connections that are being lost. So this card is giving us a very strong message. We need to go inside. We need to be able to see within ourselves what we want for the world, and then obviously bring it outside. If I want respect, why would I not respect others? They may not have my same ideas and opinions and whatever else. And if they are aggressive, of course, if they're in my awareness, that there is something that I need to see. Why am I in this situation of tension? Why am I in this situation of danger? How can I protect myself? And usually when you are in fear and you're not looking after yourself, when you are distracted and you are confused, then obviously all that whirlwind, it's like you're going with the change, but you're allowing it to impact you so much that there's no peace anywhere. Now the Lovers are a very good card, and I would leave it at that, but I have a feeling that I need to pick another card. So I will, but this is obviously giving us a very strong message. Look within. Now let's see what else comes through. very interesting. I do feel an energy shift, and it's not a negative one, it's actually positive. But yeah, well, it's obviously what we're here is the duality. Here's the opposite end of these two. So here is the opposite of the lovers. That's where we are. So this is what we are invited to look at and what we are invited to propel forward. This is where we are. We're like in schizophrenia, too much going on. We're afraid of letting go. We're afraid of, what if I made a mistake? What if I did this? What if that happens? Too many things, and it's the mind concept, whereas the lovers is the heart. Go into your heart center. Feel that energy of being part of everything. The schizophrenia is what the whole world is experiencing right now. We don't really know what's going on. We have snippets of information, a lot of distraction, but the distraction is keeping our minds so occupied in the worry and the concern and the tension and the fear that we're not able to see that on a deeper level, it's the heart that commands. It's the heart where the soul is saying to all of us, find that peace and the schizophrenia will finish. So look at it this way. The message is we are all in this together. We are all connected with each other. But at the moment, the schizophrenia is keeping us separated. It's keeping us in a space where we don't really know which way to go. We don't really know what needs to happen. But ultimately, in our heart is where the answer is. Now, I do hope this has helped you today, and the message may have stirred something within you. It certainly stirs things within me when I then look at the readings, maybe a day, 2 days later, some things do happen. In our own world, we are experiencing the shadow work, and therefore, the more we do it, the more we connect with our inner self, the more then we can see the world in a different way. We create the world. And so let's make it the best that we can ever have. For today, that is all. I'm so grateful for you all coming in. Thank you. Till next time.